Okay, you're busy, we know that. You want the important stuff, the key takeaways, without wading through everything.
Right. Information overload is real.
So let's get right to it. Today we're looking at the new Rock and Roll Hall of Fame inductees for 2025.
Yeah, the list just dropped. They announced it during that Rock and Roll Hall of Fame night on American Idol.
Exactly, that was April 27th. So our mission really is just to pull out the most interesting bits for you. What does this new class tell us?
Consider it your cheat sheet to the 2025 Hall of Fame class.
All right, so who actually made it in? It's quite a group this year.
Yeah.
You've got Bad Company, bringing that, classic rock vibe.
Solid choice.
Then Chubby Checker, huge early rock and roll influence
Yeah,
there.
absolutely. Foundational stuff.
Joe Cocker, that unmistakable voice.
Oh, yeah, soulful.
And Cyndi Lauper, iconic.
Yes. Great to see her get in.
Then there's Outkast, which is fascinating. Hip-hop breaking through again.
Big time. That's a significant one, I think.
And rounding it out, Soundgarden, Cure, grunge power, and the White Stripes with that stripped-back rock sound.
So quite a mix. Classic rock, early influences,
Yeah.
soul, pop icon, hip-hop, grunge, modern rock.
What really jumps out at you first from that list?
Well, like you said, Outkast, it really underlines how the definition of rock and roll for the Hall keeps expanding.
Definitely. It makes you think, what does rock even mean in this context now? It's more about influence, maybe.
I think so. It has to be about impact and innovation, not just sticking to one, specific sound.
And speaking of icons, Cyndi Lauper, she's the only woman inducted this year in the performer category.
Yeah, that's true. Which is, well, it's fantastic she's in. Absolutely deserved. Her
Yeah.
style, her voice, her whole persona, huge impact.
Totally undeniable.
But, her being the only one. It does make you think a little about representation, doesn't it? Especially with so many influential women in music history.
It does. It's a long overdue recognition for her, certainly.
For sure.
Okay, so for anyone wanting to watch the actual ceremony,
Right, the details.
it's happening live November 8th. It's going to be at the Peacock Theater in LA,
And streaming.
streaming exclusively on Disney+.
Yeah.
Then it hits Hulu the day after.
Okay, good options.
And they usually do a shorter version on ABC later on, but that date's not announced yet.
So pretty easy to catch it one way or another. That accessibility is important,
Yeah.
right? Keeps these artists relevant.
Definitely. Now, let's talk about who didn't get in, because that's always part of the story.
Oh, yeah. The nominations list had some heavy hitters who missed out.
Right. Like the Black Crowes, Billy Idol,
From Phish.
Mariah Carey, Oasis.
And Joy Division New Order, too. That's a lot of fan favorites and influential acts.
It really is. What does that signal to you about, I guess, the committee's thinking?
Well, it just shows how incredibly competitive it is. Getting nominated is one thing, but getting enough votes from the official voting body is another.
There must be some intense debates happening behind the scenes.
You'd imagine so. Different people championing different artists, different criteria getting emphasized.
Which brings us to this kind of wild fact about the fan vote.
Ah, yes, the fan vote. Always interesting.
Phish won it. And not just by a little bit, they got nearly 330,000 votes.
Wow, that's huge.
Yeah. And Bad Company, who did get...
Voting body, the right way to go.
It's worth thinking about your own personal rock and roll Hall of Fame criteria. What would your ballot look like?